I think, all right, setting it up. Admit. All right, we are live now. So first of all, good morning, guys. Thank you for hopping on today for the customer retention Zoom. This is like one of my favorite, I love leadership, I love the mindset and all that stuff. It helps me, but this is one of my favorite Zooms to host personally because it is such a strong and important part of our job. I feel like making sure that our customers know how much they mean to us, and not just our customers, but we need to utilize these same techniques for our potential customers, right? If you're trying to grow your network, you're trying to stand out, you're trying to be somebody that people want to look to, right? Remember, you're not a nutritionist. You are not their doctor. You are not their go-to person on what they should eat, what vitamins they should take, right? So you have the sometimes daunting job of making it so that you are somebody that they come to for advice on those things specifically. And the way that we do that is getting people to like us, to know us, to trust us, right? And that has to carry on from day one. So it can be something that it turns out to be very daunting because you're juggling all these balls and you don't want to drop things, right? You don't want to let it go. So you want to make sure that you have your system in place, which we've talked about. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, go back to the other customer retention Zooms on the YouTube and pick the system that works best for you and utilize it. Actually use that system so that you're checking in with your customers on a weekly, at least basis outside of Thrive, right? Continue building those relationships. But I also want to show you guys something that I feel like is really important. I'm going to try to share my screen on here. There it goes. Okay. Can you guys see my screen right now? Yes. Okay. I'm going to go to my Facebook if it's going to let me. Oh, it's right here. Okay. So Facebook. This is something that I do for birthdays, and I do it. I try to do it every single day. I have fallen out of, the habit occasionally, and then I just get right back to it. I don't know what I'm doing. Actually, I need this, not that. Sorry, ignore me. This is something that I feel like is really important to send to your customers, send to your potential customers, send to your promoters, right? You want to celebrate everybody on their birthday, right? So whenever we get on Facebook and it tells us, oh, you have this many birthdays today, what I do is I go onto Snapchat real quick and I just create a fun little video. It takes me like 20 seconds and then I send it out to everybody. So I just want to show you guys what I do. And I get really good. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Okay, I can't sing. I'm not going to keep going, but I just wanted to let you know, I hope that you have an amazing birthday. You are a shining light to all of those around you. And I hope that you feel that, you know that, and that you are shown today that you are appreciated and loved and spoiled rotten, and that there is so much cake. Eat the cake. Enjoy the cake. Life's about balance anyway, right? Okay, so you can say or do anything that you want. You don't have to implement exactly what I'm implementing. What the point is that you need to find something that makes you stand out. You need to find something that shows people that you are different, because there are hundreds of thousands, right, of Le-Vel brand promoters. Why are they going to order and continue ordering from you? Like, what makes Krista different from Sue Ellen? Why would somebody choose Krista over Sue Ellen for their promoter, right? So we need to make sure that we are connecting with people all the time in a way that is true and genuine to us, right? So I love birthdays. Birthdays are my jam. So it makes sense for me to send a fun little video to everybody on their birthday and let them know like that I was thinking about them and I hope that they have a great day and all that stuff. Plus, Brianna is a customer of mine, so she's already like locked in. She's already there. She's on auto ship. She already loves me, whatever. And she hasn't seen the video yet, but I sent it to 4 new people today, 4 people that I've never talked to before, because no matter how diligent we are with our writing of people down and RCMing them and moving them over and building those relationships, people will always fall through the cracks. So of my list of like 15 birthdays today, 4 of them were brand new people. I just RCM'd them. After I sent them the birthday video, I went to their news feed and I commented on 2 of their posts. So that is an RCM, right? So that was 4 of my 10 RCMs that I have set for the day. I'm building that relationship, and right out the gate, I'm showing them that I'm somebody that cares about them to that extent that I'm going to take a video of myself singing happy birthday and send it to them. You know what I mean? I can guarantee you no other Thrive promoter that's in their life, guys, I can guarantee you no other Thrive promoter that is in their life, maybe on their Facebook or their Instagram, has done the same, right? So find what is going to set you apart. Post how you want people to view you, right? So like you're showing people who you are, what you care about, what you're going to do as they continue on as your customer. It's not just like, oh, they signed up, so now I don't have to deal with them anymore, right? You want to constantly be showing what it is that you are going to offer them. So I wanted to get, you don't have to unmute if you don't want to. I know we're live on YouTube and that can be like scary, but you can either unmute or you can put in the chat. I want to hear some ideas, maybe one idea from each of you or something that you have done for your customers, something that sets you apart from other people. And if you don't have something that you're already doing, maybe it's an idea of something that you want to start doing in the future, something that you want to start implementing so that you are, you know, standing out from other people. Maybe it's sending them like a freebie every time they order, sending them a thank you card, sending them a video message, telling them thank you, whatever it might be.
So I don't know if anybody else is trying to talk. For me, I send flush line samples, or if they've consistently done several orders and I've not been on it, I'll send a whole plus line item, like packaging and the whole thing. But I just sent out, I was catching back up and I sent like 9 the other day. So I usually offer them if they want a whole plus line item, or if they want a group, like a sample pack of different plus line stuff. That's kind of my go-to, but I do have a lot of stock, so I try to use that up with doing that instead of just hoarding it.
Yeah, no, I love that. Hoarding product gets you nowhere. Like you can buy all the product in the world. If it just sits on a shelf, you are not growing your business with it. You're not. So find a way to utilize it. I love setting up each of my paychecks that comes in. I take a specific amount from every single check. And remember, I work my account and then Justin has his account as well. So we get paid from 2 paychecks every week, right? And I take a portion of that paycheck every week and I move it into our product account. And that's where I buy our product from. So whenever they do a tag team, when they do a BOGO, when they do a sale on stuff, I stock up and it never stays on my shelf longer than a month. I use that for promoter incentive. Like if you buy your promoter box, I'm going to send you these extra products, right? I use them as customer appreciation gifts. I use them to sample out to people. Like I'm smart about it and I'm buying the product when it's cheaper, and like, especially on a BOGO. I mean, if you're buying 1 bottle of Sculpt and you're getting a second one for free, that free bottle of Sculpt, it does nothing. It takes nothing from you to send that to a customer that's been on auto ship for the last 6 months, but it does everything for them. That shows them what kind of person you are. That tells them that they picked the right promoter. That keeps them on auto ship. That keeps them trying new products. That is like the best thing that you could possibly do for your customer retention. Jordan says, I love thank you cards and samples of plus line items that I think they would love and that we've talked about some. I love that. Just a quick little card. I've showed you guys mine before. Drop it in an envelope with 1 or 2 little samples and mail it out to them. I did a postable thing. I don't know if everybody knows what that is. It's like you go on the website, postable.com, and you can like send out a link, right? And you can send it out to all of your customers and ask them to put in their information there. If you aren't like a writing it down type of person, that gathers all of their addresses. Then you can go to your postable account once a month, whatever, and you can send out a gift to everybody. You already have their address. You don't even have to let them know. Then 3 days later, whenever they're getting this sweet little present in the mail from you, their mind is blown, right? 9 times out of 10, they're going to turn around and they're going to post about it. They're going to show that you just sent them a sample of Thirst and Boost and Blast, and they're going to thank you publicly on Facebook or Instagram, on their story, wherever it might be. And that's going to get you more traction to begin with. Plus, it takes nothing from you but like 4 seconds of your time, and it does everything. everything for your customers. I have a customer that I did that with. She ordered a month's supply for herself and her husband. She ordered a couples pack. And she told me point blank, like, I am probably not going to be able to stay thriving. I'm probably not going to be able to do this every single month. We just got this settlement in and I'm able to purchase right now. And I was like, that's totally fine. We are going to work really, really, really hard to get you thriving for free. She has been unable to thrive for free, and she is now on month 8 of thriving. She continues to pay for it every single month. Why? Because every single week I take care of her. Every single week I message her. Every single week I am building my relationship with her. Every single week or every single month, I'm sending her something. Krista just mailed her some rest for me because I don't have it. Like, I don't have any rest. And Krista sent rest to her because she's having a hard time sleeping right now. That's customer retention. That is taking somebody who swears that they're not going to be able to afford it. They're not going to be able to make time for it. That's taking them and showing them the value of not only the product, but of you. And that's what is most important, because you need to stand out. You need to show them that you are doing a better job for them than the next Thrive promoter could do for them, right? When my 2 customer ordered, I sent her what plus products I had, but an extra mini to hold her till she got her first order. I love that. Sometimes the shipping is delayed, especially right now with this storm going on. So if you have the ability to send a mini experience whenever they order, it's going to get to them faster because whatever's going on with LaBelle right now, and they are going to be feeling that you are appreciating them, that you are appreciating the fact that they just invested this money. You are appreciating the fact that, like, shipping is slower right now and you want to make sure that they are provided for. Now, if their product arrives at the same time that the mini experience did, okay, they still feel that way, right? And that's what we're trying to get. We're trying to get them to understand that we care, we appreciate them, and we are there to support them every single day, right? They also will feel like they can come to you in the future when they're having an issue. And I think that that is the biggest thing that I have noticed being different, because there's promoters who are millionaires that have never practiced good customer retention, who don't do like the same things that I do, and yet their business is still successful, right? But I can guarantee you the people that stopped thriving with them did not send them a message first and let them know, hey, this is going on right now. I'm not going to be able to thrive this month, right? That happens to me. People message me every single month whenever they're going to have an issue. They're going to have to stop. They're asking for credits. They're asking for help. They're asking for an extra product, right? I get a message from at least one person a month letting me know that they're not going to be able to do their auto ship this month. They're so sorry. They'll pick it back up. And I'm always there to offer some sort of solution. Buy your shakes and your capsules. I'll send you the DFT. I'll send you some credits. I have cash back if I'm out of credits. You know what I mean? And that has come from me being able to show them over and 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 over that I care about them. I'm there. I'm trustworthy. They're not just a number to me, that I see their issues and I want to keep them thriving because it's doing so much for them. Jennifer said, when I do the thank you cards or tips and tricks cards and the mini experiences, I always address them by name on the card. It's much more personable. I love that Jennifer does this. If you guys are not in Power Squad, which a lot of you are not, you should see her cards. They are the cutest. I swear, it looks like she's taken like a calligraphy class her entire life. It's just like a basic card, right? But on the back, it's blank, and she writes out the instructions in like the most beautiful handwriting. And like she said, she addresses them by name. She doesn't just give like, okay, do this, 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 and this. She tells them like, I am so excited for your journey. I am here to support you. Let me know what you need from me. All of those things. And I have really crappy handwriting, so I don't necessarily do my instructions like handwritten because that's a lot. But whenever I do my thank you cards, I absolutely handwrite them. I've even written on it before, sorry, my handwriting sucks. I just wanted you to know that I loved you. Like, you don't have to be perfect for you to send out something that's going to really mean something to another person. I'm loving, loving, loving these things that you guys are doing. Does anybody else have one you want to put in the chat or unmute and tell us about?
When I got my first couple customers, I did the same thing where I sent them a 6-day mini just to make sure that they got it. They were good until their products got there. And then this month, even though it's kind of part of a promo, I've been giving any new customers like the mini experiences to give to their friends. And I've been putting like a little card in the mini experience. I don't handwrite the instructions, but I've been putting like a little note on the instructions, like, you know, I'm excited for you, I'm here if you need me, type things like that. And then this month I put like a little sample, like I have extra activate, so I've been putting little extra activates in there with them, so like I can tell them, like, if you feel like towards the end of the day or the middle of the day, water's not kicking it up a little bit more, drink this. It'll help.
Yeah, I love that. You see, that's a lot of attention to detail. That's a lot of attention to their feelings and what they might need. And I personally feel like I need to start doing the mini experiences when they order myself. What I want to do is start sending, for every single person that places an order, I want to start sending them 3-day mini experiences for 2 people. But I want them to make sure that they're not just using them. I want to make sure that they are having 2 people sign up first. So I want to start letting them know, hey, I have 2 free 3-day mini experiences that I want to send to you. Let's get 2 of your friends in a chat with me right now, get their account created. They can try the product for free, see if they love it, then they can order and be your referral. That way it's boom, 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 right out the gate, right? And I mean, if they don't bring 2 people, then they don't bring 2 people. It's not that big of a deal, but that could offer them up an easier way to get those 2 people. Hey, mom, I just ordered this stuff and my friend said she's going to give you a free sample of it. I just need you to come talk to her for a second so that she can get you signed up for your free account. Right? Like, that's super simple. And hopefully a lot of people will do that. You can put the instruction card in there. You can put a little note from yourself in it, just like Laura was talking about, make it be really personal and send that to them. And that, again, is starting that. I mean, this is a stranger. This is somebody that you've never even talked to before, right? So this is starting that relationship off on the right foot right out the gate. I love doing a personal note and then a printout of the instructions, because same, my handwriting sucks too. Yeah, and see, like, you can print out like the cardstock, whatever, like a nice printed card, and then just write like on even a Post-it note and just put it on the front of it. Like, hey, I'm so excited for you to try this. Let me know as soon as you get it, or something like that, right? That way it's got that personal touch to it. You don't have to have amazing handwriting like Jen. But yeah, so I mean, if nobody has anything else that they want to share, I feel like finding whatever it is that's going to work for you. Oh, Emily said she's still newish. My husband and brother are the only current active customers, but I have sent out like 3 to 4 minis in the last month. How would you go about reaching out to them aside from the usual checking in while they're thriving? And then after they thrive, asking how they feel. I feel like they just fall off, ghost me because I check in too much. Okay, so let me make a couple of suggestions first. When you send somebody a mini experience, you need to check in with them every single day that they are on their mini experience, right? And let's assume day 1 and 2 and 3, they're feeling awesome. And they're telling you like, oh, I'm feeling this and I'm feeling that and I'm feeling this, right? First of all, let me back up. I let every single person that's going to be doing a mini experience know right out the gate, like before I ever even mail it, I will be checking in with you every single day, because I want to be there to address any issues that you might have. Plus, I also want to cheer you on. Like, I want to be there to support you, right? So I already set up that stipulation to begin with. They know I'm going to be real annoying those 6 days or 3 days or 4 days, whatever, because I'm going to be messaging them like 4 times a day to check on them, right? But they know it, they're prepared for it. It's not that big of a deal, right? So then day 1, they love it. Day 2, they love it. Day 3, they wake up in the morning and I'm do my morning check-in. Hey, how are you doing? Did you like your shake this morning? Whatever. They're telling me how they made their shake. They're telling me how much they love it. I'm like, all right, that's awesome. I love that you're loving it right now. You still have 3 days left of your mini experience. And I just wanted to let you know that if we can get you ordered today, odds are you're going to have your order to you the day that you finish your mini experience, right? So I have this deal that I can offer you and I would love to help you get ordered today. Whether that be, I need you to go. You cannot be on YouTube. I need you to, I was going to tell you I need you to go because you can't be on YouTube, but you can be on YouTube because you're not a child. Anyway, I would let them know that you have credits, you have this deal, you have that deal, whatever it is, whatever thing that you're doing for people to get them ordered for their month supply, that's when you offer that up. Just wanted to let you know that if you order today, I have this deal for you, and that's going to most likely get you your product before you run out of your mini experience, right? That way they're not having to go a week without product because they finished their mini and then ordered. That typically works the best for me. I usually have I would probably say I have like a 98% conversion rate. Like, very, very rarely do people have a mini experience and not order. from me. My issue is more getting people to buy mini experiences, but it's neither here nor there. So if you address it that way and let them know beforehand, they're usually more prepared for the messages and the check-ins and all that stuff. It's not such a big shock to them that like this person that they barely know is messaging them 4 times a day. If they have already, like in your situation now, like they've already ghosted you, I would message them in a more direct manner. Hey, you loved your mini experience, right? Because I'm doing this based off of the assumption that they love their mini experience and told you that they love their mini experience. Hey, you loved your mini experience. I just wanted to let you know I have this deal going on. I'm not sure if you wanted to get ordered so that you could have a month's supply. We could also get you thriving for free, things like that, and just be more direct with them. And then if they say no, then that's it. You don't have to message them anymore. That was my question as to price and when to do free. Okay, so this is a big struggle for everybody. And I feel like everybody's network is going to be different. So you kind of have to like engage yourself, right? Katie does free mini experiences basically every single time. And her conversion rate is like 99.99999%. Like people get a free mini from her and then we'll order their month supply like it's no big deal. And mine seems to come in like spurts. So like one spurt, I will get 6 people in a row that want to buy a full price $36 mini experience. And then they all order and I'm like, yes. So the next round of mini experiences that I do, I like discount them or I make them free or, you know what I mean? Just to try to like change things up. And I'll get like 4 people that want it. And then not a single one of them will answer me. They will not order. They will not respond. They go full ghost mode. So I think you just have to play around with your network and see what's going to work best for you. But I will tell you that I don't think Katie's on here today. Not sure where she's at right now, but I think she's busy doing something. When you are doing free mini experiences, you are taking the risk of them not valuing the product. So I personally would feel them out as well as you can before you commit to sending them a free mini experience, right? You want to make sure that they are going to, one, create their account before that mini ever leaves your hand. Nobody should get a mini experience until their account is created, okay? Because there are people who promoter hop. There are people who will get a free mini experience simply because you are ordering it for free. And then they will turn around and they will sign up with this other person, right? And yes, they could obviously create another email, not a big deal, but it deters them from doing that, right? So they need to have their account created. They also need to verbally like agree with you that you are going to be checking in with them and they are going to be responding to you, right? Like, I want to know how you're feeling. So I'm going to check in with you twice a day, 3 times a day, whatever it might be. And I would like to have conversation with you every day about how you're feeling. I want to know what's going on. I would also tell them that a stipulation is that they need to post about it. Maybe not every day, maybe not more than once, but they need to post about it at least one time during their mini experience, whether that be in their story or on their newsfeed. They need to post about it. They need to talk about what they're feeling, right? Because the object of the game is to get them thriving for free. So if they're not willing to post about it as a mini experience, guess what? They're not going to be willing to post about it when they've ordered a month's supply, especially when they've ordered a month's supply with credits from you. They're just going to want to get credits from you every single month, right? Like, we want to have people set up right from day one. You're going to thrive for free. You're going to post about it. You're going to talk about how you're feeling. You're going to get your 2 friends thriving for free, right? Does anybody have any other questions?
One thing I did in the beginning, and I need to get back to this, is I didn't offer them free, but I offered them a rebate back once they purchased. So say you charge $36 for a mini with Black Label for 6 days, I would either send them $36 in credits or send them actual $36 back. So they were getting it free, but not up front. So I didn't lose a lot, because if they're my customer, I'm going to make a portion of that back anyway on their month supply order. So that's something that worked really, really well for me, because they saw the value, but then they felt good about getting their money back when they purchased.
Yep, for sure. That is definitely one way to do it. And you could even ensure that they are ready and willing to post, right? So that you're not just getting like the $15 or $20 back that we get from a customer order, but you're also getting an increase in network, right? Because they're posting about it, they're bringing new people. So that one customer can turn into 3 customers, and then those 3 customers can turn into 4, 5, 6, 7 customers. And then you know what I mean? Like, it just keeps multiplying like that. And if you yourself start a really good habit of setting those expectations, like those boundaries right from day one, they're more likely to stick to them. And then that's going to grow your business in a better way. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but there is a common theme here. Great leaders doing great things and always saying, I need to get back to doing this. I kind of slacked off. I need to get back to it, because these things are not easy to maintain. They are not easy to maintain. Like, I don't wake up in the morning like, oh yes, I get to package up 17 customer auto ship thank you cards, and I'm going to mail them out, and I'm going to spend this money on the shipping, and my kids aren't going to be in the way at all. Like, are you kidding me? It is not easy to do. And we all struggle with that. You are not the only person that's like, I don't know if I can fit that in my plate. I don't know if I can fit that in my plate, right? We all struggle like that. So hold yourself accountable, offer yourself some grace whenever you do slip up, and don't be afraid to tell your customers like, sorry, I missed your customer appreciation gift last month. I apologize. Here you go. They are humans too. They know you're not a robot or a machine. They know, especially if you have built a good relationship with them, that you got shit going on too. Right? They're not the only people in the world that have things happening that like distract them or slow them down. We're allowed to make mistakes, but we have to hold ourselves accountable, and we have to be intentional with our actions, our time, and our efforts every single day. Brittany said, I have those thriving and want to thrive for free, but have issues taking that leap to post. And that is the biggest thing for them, because they see it as a promoter. They see it as them having to promote the product. So you and I have talked about this before, you know, like typing up the post for them, making it be very anti-salesy, like literally say, I am not a promoter. I simply want to share what this system has done for me, just like you did whenever you were a customer, Brittany. I want to share what this system has done for me in the last week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, however long they've been doing it. I have felt A, B, C, D, and E, and it's been great, right? They could even just post a picture of them with their DFT showing and not talk about Thrive, right? That's going to at least get some questions on like, what is that on your arm? Like, especially if it's like boom in your face, you know what I mean? Like, oh, what is that? Why do you have this sticker on you, right? That at least creates some like conversation, and it can help them rip the Band-Aid off to get started on posting. And if they don't use social media at all, they see people. I know it's a pandemic right now and we're not seeing very many people, but they see people. They see the grocery store people. They see the parents at the school. They see the teachers. They see their doctor's office. They see their mailman. They see people. They have conversations with people. They're not me. They don't just stay at home all day long, right? They actually leave their home. So there's plenty of opportunities for them to, if they didn't want to post, to talk to people in person. You're walking, and I said, yes, exactly. Just do a picture of your feet. People are going to be like, what the hell you got on your foot? Like, they're curious. People are curious creatures. They're going to say it. Okay. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. I love you. Thanks for hopping on, and I will see you